Look out! Oh my goodness, the rim! Are you kidding me, Roxy? Brandon Clarke!
And welcome to a special edition of WCC Katz Chats. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Brandon Clarke of Gonzaga, the men's basketball team. He is the newcomer of the year, defensive player of the year, and by the way, his teammate Rui Hachimura was the player of the year, and his coach, Mark Few, was the coach of the year. So Gonzaga sweeping the awards. Brandon, you've had a phenomenal season, but I want to go back before we talk about this year. What did you get out of that redshirt year transferring from San Jose State that clearly worked well for you this season?
It's not very hard to say that I got just so much from it. Not playing in that year was something that was really hard for me. It's something that really got that fire going back in me again. And also just lots of training, lots of shooting, lots of working out, lots of lifting. It was something that was still really big for me, and it's something that really helped out my game in the end.
So 2 years ago, you're at San Jose State, and Gonzaga is playing for the national championship. As you're watching that, at any point in your head, are you thinking, you know what? At some point, I'm going to be on this team and compete for a national championship?
Actually, no. There was no point when I even thought about that being a possible thing, really. But obviously, I'm really blessed to have it all happen the way that it did happen. I still think that I'm super lucky to even be here. So I'm just really blessed.
Defensively, how were you able to transfer that aspect? Because that's where you've had so much impact as a rim protector, shot blocker. How did that develop over the last year?
Yeah, I would say defense has pretty much always been a really big part of my game. It's something that always came kind of naturally to me. As I got stronger over the year, I feel like that I could jump kind of higher too, making it easier to block shots and alter shots. It's been something that's always been in my game, really. It's just something that I kind of tweaked and made even finer in this past year.
All right, so what would you enjoy more, a block shot or a breakaway dunk?
It's kind of hard, but I'd probably say a breakaway dunk. But it's really close though. I mean, blocking shots is something that's so much fun to me, and dunks is probably number one, and then blocks are probably two. But either way, I'm going to be hyped, and something that's really fun to do on the court.
You've seen Rui the past 2 seasons. What has impressed you the most about his ability to take his game to that next level?
Yeah, Rui is a player that's worked, really hard on his game. It's something that's kind of amazing to see. Always just seeing him in the gym, extra hours. It's actually something that's really cool to see translate to the court. It's really nice just to see him, just flourishing as a player. And, it's something that I'm, really proud of. And, playing with him has been just, so much fun for me.
And your coach, Mark Few, how has he managed this roster to get you guys to the point where you win the league again, you're undefeated, you're the #1 seed, #1 team in the country? How do you think your coach has handled it?
Coach Few is obviously one of the best coaches ever, honestly. So I'm not sure how he does it, really. I think about it, and if I was in his shoes, it'd be something really hard. Just really hats off to them. They've done a really good job with the team that has lots of offensive firepower, so it can be kind of hard to get that meshed well, but they've done a really good job at it.
Gonzaga usually does travel very well to Vegas, but you still got these WCC teams that are vying to try to upset you to get into the NCAA tournament. They're going to be desperate. They're going to be hungry. What does Gonzaga need to do to make sure next Tuesday night you're hoisting the trophy?
Yeah, I would probably just say nothing different than we've done this season. I mean, I would just say keeping that same focus and fire that we played with in the conference season. Obviously, it's worked out really well for us. So if we can just keep on doing that same thing and keep that same focus and drive, I feel like that we will be just fine, and that will be set up for the national tournament very well.
Well, Brandon, congratulations on a phenomenal season, and I know you're not done yet. Appreciate you joining me.
Sure. Thank you, Andy.